Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And today we're going to be going into the Chamber of Memories and Contracts again for the, I think, fourth new stage that we got with this update, the Chamber of Reminiscence 2. So this is the event distributed only items, which means only the free-to-play welfare units that are given out every month between the protectors and the battle units can be used in this stage. So no EX characters, no summonable units, not even like summonable 3 stars and 4 stars. They have to be units that you get for free from each meta that ever comes out from the beginning of the game until currently now when I'm recording this, which is New Year's of 2024. So, there's the Vengeance team, obviously, if you have access to that, Albus and Yom, which is what we're going to start out with. We've got free-to-play Albus, who gives Vengeance for 1 turn. We have Yom that applies Vengeance, and we've got just a bunch of green orb changers, and then Misery, because she is a green buffing unit. So she does the gauge increase by 30% for 2 turns, and damage on greens for 2 turns, and is also a healer, which is nice, because I don't know how hard the stage is going to hit. I haven't tried it yet. But Orb Changer, Special Converter, Orb Changer, Vengeance, Orb Changer, double Orb Changing, and then we've got the orange orbs covered with Aaron. So this team, in theory, should work just fine because Vengeance can kill anything as long as you don't die. So we're going to attempt to not die here. I didn't even check what this Xion does. I didn't know we were fighting Xion. 456,000 HP. That's quite a bit for a free-to-play team. Dark attack, crit damage, crit rate, bind. Okay, and an AoE. Interesting. She is physical, though, which means that Yom's physical resistance will come in handy here. Also, not a set starting hand, but I think we'll send, actually, well, no, we'll send Tsubasa last, because she's probably got higher attack than Yom, because he's defense. Okay, thanks for the counter. 45, oh, hold on, maybe not. Okay, that's a good hand right there. We can make that work. So, let's use the green buff with Misery, and then we'll use Tsubasa's Orb Change here, and that'll give us gauge and some points to use. And do I bring in anyone else? No, Triad needs to stay in the back. I mean, we might swap Aaron in for funsies. Yeah, so we'll do this. Who has a higher attack stat? 94... and 80. Okay, so Yom. Yom has a higher attack stat. Alright, that gets us a Vengeance right here. How many attacks does she do? Is it like 3 attacks? We can really benefit off of that. Okay, there's a bind. So 1, 2 hits. But I think I want to save this for an AoE, so I think we're just gonna... Ooh. Okay, so good thing we brought Aaron up front. So let's do Orb Change, Vengeance. So boom, boom, Vengeance, physical resistance. We're not going to apply this because I'm going to wait for her AoE, because that's a guaranteed 3 stacks plus whatever she follows up with, and I think that'll be much more impactful. And it'll allow us to save up Albus for, you know, whatever turn we want to use her on. Because I think we need to be very selective with when we use Albus to maximize the Vengeance gain. So guaranteed crit rate up, 1, 2... And then here's the ult, so now we're going to use Albus. Interesting hand right here, isn't it? So, I think what we need to do is we need to send the 2 ults. And I think we just run it and we send the blues, and that'll get us another Albus next turn while using a Vengeance. Yeah, so Vengeance, and... I think crit resistance? Yeah, with Aaron. So she'll come in. She's actually doubly useful because she's got crits. So perfect. And I don't think this is going to apply here. Pretty Sparkle and World of Fantasy. Tria's on World of Fantasy. No one else is. I don't think Yom is. He is not. Okay, so let's just do this. Perfect. So this is a guaranteed 3 stacks of Vengeance off this AoE. We've already put 2 stacks on from Yom. Let's go ahead and send these blues. Alright, so the damage that we do with normal orbs is inconsequential. I do not care. I just want stacks of Vengeance. 13-3 actually isn't terrible. All right, Tsubasa, synergy. All right, that's good. All right, so this is 3 stacks. That kind of hurt. And then that's it. Okay, just 3 stacks. I kind of wish she had some follow-up, but it is what it is. Here... Okay, so what we can do here is I can bring Triya in for Yom, and then we could use both of her orb changes because they're at the same cost. Boom. And now... I think let's see, how much gauge do we get off of this? Let's bring Misery back in. We don't have any points to heal, but I want to see how much points we actually get off this. We get another stack, so we might as well just use Albus now and get whatever counters we can, and then next turn we'll have a lot of points, hopefully able to heal up a bit. Yeah, 100 points right there, another stack of Albus, and I think now we hold it. Alright, that counterattack is actually really good, because that is just a free stack right there, and we're going to heal next turn with Misery. So we got 1, 2, 3. Ooh, okay, perfect. Now 57k with the Vengeance. Alright, so I think, yeah, we're going to hold this Albus until she builds her ult back up, and we'll just try to apply as much as we can on normal means. So, do the orb change here. I think we heal Aaron up, because she's looking a little bit low. And I don't have enough to do anything else, so might as well just send these greens. See, that's the problem with Albus versus Vengeance Velzard, right? Is that we don't get that reset, so everything does start to cost a little bit too much sometimes. Alright, so we had a counterattack, but we don't have Albus active. Okay, Bind comes in, one hit. Okay, but the Bind leaves, and then we can apply, because she's going to give herself ult gauge, and then... Alright, this actually works out quite well. So let's do 1, 2, 3, maximum points again, so we can use Vengeance next turn, maybe something else, maybe like the crit resistance if she gives it to herself again. Dark attack, crit damage, crit rate. Ooh, okay, so yeah, we're going to need to defense up here. So I think Tsubasa needs to go, and then we Yom, and we crit resistance up, and then we put Albus on, and I think actually we will end up killing her. How much health does she have left? Because we're doing like 60k of Vengeance now, and she's got 126. We're gonna maybe a few more turns. Alright, well, we'll see how it goes. Okay, counterattack is free damage, is free stack of Vengeance. Alright, perfect. Alright, so this AoE is gonna hurt more now. Well, okay, maybe not as much as I thought. 89,000, so yeah, as long as we don't die this turn, which we're not going to, she is going to kill herself, essentially. So we'll use the last stack of Albus, and we'll just send the Yom orbs? Sure, why not? 6,000 plus whatever Yom does. And now 1, 2, 3 more stacks, and she's dead. 100,000 damage. Perfect, there you go. Vengeance can clear it. Now, obviously, if you're watching this video, you're either curious, but are unable to attempt this stage, or you're a longtime player who may, just not really know what need to do. Obviously, if you don't have access to Vengeance Albus, you can get her out of the flashback shop because she is available. Yom is a different story. I'm sorry, you're not going to get him until we get a rerun for Vengeance, and that is a really big problem with this game. But let's now take on a blue team, stacking blue team, into this stage and see how well it does. Alright, as for the blue-focused team, we've got the free-to-play Protector Satoru from the 2-year anniversary Visions of Coleus. He is a pretty competent blue stacker for free-to-play. He's giving everybody synergy rate. He's giving you a 20-point cap increase and a 30% blue gate or skill point increase on blues up to 300. So, I mean, the fact that he's giving synergy rate already is a win for a stacking free-to-play Protector, because, like, Protector Shuna, let's go and find her from the Konosuba collab. Like, what is she doing? She's just doing the cap increase and the skill point gain, which she does less skill point gain, but more initial cap increase. Instead of 20, it's 30. But she's not giving any third effect. So this Protector Satoru is pretty good. So we've got Darkness as an orb changer, and Taunt, who, has higher defense. Rimuru is going to orb change. Our DPS, quote-unquote, is going to be a free-to-play SOUKA from last New Year's. And then we've got Geld and Visions of well, actually, technically not Visions of Coleus, but free-to-play Cleesh, who is our only source of real debuff, or even buff here, because she's got the magic resistance down. But everybody's an orb changer, and we're going to just try and have SOUKA hit him as much as possible with the magic debuff, and eventually Xion will die. Alright, well the good thing about the stage is that you can reset freely for, RNG if you really, really want to, or you can just run with it. So we've reset like 3 times now. We got a good opening hand. So we're just going to do this, and we have a perfect orb change. We have 3 SOUKA orbs, so we're looking pretty good. Darkness is here to taunt and to orb change. She is physical, though, so she's not going to be as strong as SOUKA would be, probably. Oh, that's a hand. We can make it work, though, because we have Water Rimuru here. So, Rimuru, come in, convert all those to blues. Thank you. And, let's see, yeah, we can get Cleesh in. Do we taunt? Why not? Let's taunt a little bit. Defense up, guaranteed taunt, so it saves everybody else. We'll use Protector Satro, I guess. Now everyone has synergy rate, so that'll be nice. See how much more damage SOUKA does here. Alright, okay, counter, thanks. 10,000. 10.5. That's not bad. Alright, there's the bind. Thankfully, everybody's an orb changer here. And we have Cleesh, who is a green orb changer. So, go ahead and do that. And yeah, then we can use Darkness or SOUKA, it doesn't really matter. So we're 10% gauge there, we're 20% alt gauge there. Let's just do SOUKAs instead. Boom. Get another Satoru. So this is always going to just help us do extra damage. It's not going to increase our damage past what we would normally do with synergy, but it does, just allow us to do a little bit extra. It'd be a lot nicer if we had more SOUKA orbs, though. 10,000 there, not 10.5 for some reason. Okay, whatever. Okay, so Darkness can tank fairly well. So let's do... Now the thing is, do we hold on to, a Satoru here and there to make sure that we always have, synergy, or do we just stack and get as many points as possible? The blues are up to 60%, and it goes up to 300. No, I think we gotta use a bunch of Satorus. Okay, let's do Water Rimuru in, and then we can use his orb change, and then we can use Geld's orb change again. Yeah, I'm liking this. It's a smooth functioning team. It's just what else are we doing with it? Let's give all the orbs to SOUKA, hopefully. Yes, thankfully. I didn't actually know if SOUKA had the highest attack stat, but thankfully she did. Alright, so we'll just do double Satoru here, because we're going to get another one next turn anyways, which is the silly thing that I just am now thinking of, is that if we send full blues, we're always going to have synergy on hand anyways, so why would I save it? I just want more skill point gain. Okay. I mean, we're looking pretty good. We're doing damage at a decent clip. Alright. That hurt a little bit. Okay. So, what are we going to do here? So it pulls in a blue, so we could use... I don't really want to use the Geld Orb change now, though. We could do this orb change. I think we've used everything now except for Darkness's orb change, which would cover that. I think we're going to have to, so boom, boom. And then we can take Geld out of here. Right, and we'll send these 2 alts. We don't have enough for the synergy buff, though. Or the magic resistance down. So actually, no, never mind. Bruno, it's going to take you out. Get a full hand of blue here. We'll give it synergy. We'll get more points next turn. Alright. And he's raising it by 20 points each turn. Cost limit by 20, and then 30% skill point gain. Okay. Max 154 points, so that'll be good. Our orb changes are getting kind of out of hand now, just because we have to use them so often, and we're not stacking. Oh, we got crit there. Okay, that's nice. We're not raising it at 100 to 500%. We're doing 30% a turn now. So if we take Geld out for an alt, that'll take this green. And then if we take Reamer out, it takes that blue. So then we're left with 2 oranges and a green. Okay. Let's do you in for Geld. And then you in for Rimuru. And then we'll do these 2. Do we have enough to use 2 orb changes and the magic resistance down? Because it's 55 points. I don't think I've used darkness or them that much. Okay, we do. Perfect. Okay, so orb change. So that'll be a full hand of blue, plus the alts, plus the magic down, plus the synergy. So this will look like a fairly decent turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Cleash, you know, I don't see her alt very often. Okay. I mean, we're not going to set the world on fire with these damage numbers. It's a full free-to-play team. We have no other reasonable damage buffs here. Oh, look at that tasteful underboob, man. Tasteful. 21-8. All right, it's not bad for her. SOUKA. We definitely don't see her all very often. And I like SOUKA, so you're going to sit through it anyways. With the fucking drop kick. 26-9. Okay, actually, I kind of wish that was a little bit more. But can't ask for too much here. 12-5 versus like what the 10-9 that we were doing, 10-6, 10,000. It's not a huge increase. All right. I think we just send all these darkness orbs and we just go a turn without having to spend any skill points because we're just not making that many right now. All right, darkness does have synergy. She wouldn't be affected by the magic resistance down, so it has no bearing on her. Decoy blast. Alright, there we go. The jiggle's even there, too. 17-2 actually isn't bad. It's not bad. It's like 10,000 less than what SOUKA was doing, but still. Okay, that's a hand. Definitely a hand right there. Boom, boom. So we're going to get extra alt gauge, and we're going to get generic gauge increase. We have no SOUKA orbs, though, which is pretty unfortunate. Except we could do this, right? Give them all away to SOUKA. There we go. Man, Geld is such a good blue-focused unit. Him and Water Reamer, they did really well back-to-back months, I think, with these two. Was it back-to-back? No, I don't think it was. Well, was it? I don't remember. But they were very good. They came out the same year, and they're very good blue-focused free-to-play units. Like, some of the free-to-play units can be terrible. Terrible. So, like, recently. Let's do this. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's do that. Let's do this and this. So, yoink all those. Take that. We'll bring... Darkness will get an alt. Well, Cleash will not get an alt. But we can get a Darkness alt again. So let's take you out. Water Reamer is best used in the back. Just to bring him in for that an orb change, just in that specific moment like that. Do 2 more stacks, so more points on blues. How much are we up to now? Are we getting anywhere close? We are up to 300%. Okay, so we are capped out. Alright, so 197 points is what we're going to make now. From this point forward on Full Hands of Blues. 197 points. Okay. Good to know. I mean, she's almost dead. That's a hand right there. Does this get us a Cleash alt? It does not get us a Cleash alt. Neither does that. Okay. Well, let's just do it anyways. So let's bring Geld out. And then let's do the magic down again. Let's do the taunt, actually, because I want to save some damage. Let's lower her defense as well. Why not? We can do a whole bunch of things right here. So taunt will save our other 2 units from taking any hits. Magic resistance down will help, obviously, SOUKA. Defense down will help as well. We got synergy. We're going to have to burn a turn here, because I ain't changing out of that. And we'll just do the Cleash Orbs, or no, we'll do the oranges, right? That's the smarter move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we end on a SOUKA. 19-3, alright. 26-4, okay. 4,000, 2,000 on the guard, and then 9.5k. And then we're binded. But we have 2 more ults. And a counterattack. Okay, look at that shit. Magic down again? For funsies? I don't think we're gonna kill, but we'll probably get close. Let's just send the Darkness Orbs. 16k, 21k on a Pierce. That helped us out a bit. We didn't have any synergy, unfortunately. We would have done more, but maybe I should have held it. Okay. AoE ults coming in. We need some... Darkness needs to not be here anymore. Okay. What a fight, guys. We're only going to do these 2 teams because this is just taking forever. Ooh. SOUKA is not looking that hot right now. Not really looking that great. Orb change. See, now things are getting stupid expensive. Stupid expensive. And we need to kill in the next, like, 2 turns or something. Otherwise, we're going to have big problems if she wants to ult again. So yeah, Vengeance is going to be your much better option for doing this stage. That's not great. I think if she takes, like, a hit, she's actually going to die. Please don't hit her. Don't hit her. Don't hit her. Don't hit her. Oh, thank God. Okay. I think we win. I think we win here. So let's do the Rimuru. Boom, and then someone's orb change. Doesn't matter who. They're all... Okay. Okay. And then we'll taunt just in case. But I think SOUKA will kill here. We might actually kill before we get to her orbs. Okay, yeah, good. Rimuru killed him. Okay, so there we go. Took a little bit longer. Obviously, Vengeance does a lot more. And we have no major big-time buffs on this team. But the blue team can get it done. So there we go. 2 teams to take on the Chamber of Reminiscence Stage 2. Let me know what you guys think, but that's it from me. Take it easy, guys, and I will see you all later.